few old guys talking about real estate and finance.
And our chaperone, Madison.
Exactly, who's also in here today. The camera crew, the one-person camera crew. Mike's daughter's in here. Madison, who is 13 years old, right? Okay, and you're in 7th grade?
Going into 8th grade.
Going into 8th grade, which is crazy. So you've lined it up perfectly, Mike, so that she won't be driving until she's pretty much out of high school.
Right.
I'll have to remember that one. JJ, I heard some crazy statistic last week, and I don't know if this is true or not, and I couldn't verify it. But I heard that there are 270,000 VA-eligible homeowners that do not have a VA loan in San Diego.
In San Diego?
In San Diego.
Well, that's an insane number. I mean,
Isn't it?
Yeah, it does seem like it.
It seems too many.
Yeah, I mean, how many people are military?
A lot.
Yeah,
A lot. And there are a lot of retirees.
Yeah, the
VA
retirees, but geez Louise.
Well, you're VA eligible for a lot of reasons,
My
right?
father-in-law is a Navy retired, and he has VA eligibility, and he's not using it. He paid his VA off. He used it to buy his house, but he paid it off. He's one of that 270,000.
Yeah, and I don't know if these are people who have mortgages or not, because the intel is a little bit gray, it's fuzzy.
Yeah.
But when I started thinking about it, I thought the same thing you did right off the bat. First of all, there's no way that's just in San Diego County. But if you think about it, there's a couple million people here. There's a lot of homeowners. So
I'd say that's valid.
And you don't have to. Yeah, and you don't have to be a homeowner to be eligible. So I mean, I suppose that does make sense. I mean, a lot of people, especially all through the 2000s, I mean, people really weren't using their VA eligibility to buy homes. So there's a lot of homeowners out there.
We'd outpriced them. Remember?
Yeah.
We'd outpriced them. You couldn't use a VA loan to save your life to buy a house here.
how come?
Because we'd outpriced them. The VA max was
It was very low.
like 217 or something like that, or something 227, something like that, and our median home price was 5.
Is the VA different than the FHA?
It is, yeah. It runs.
Really?
Yeah, it changes. Right now in San Diego County, the VA loan limit is $500,000, but it's still such a great deal. Let's say you're buying an $800,000 home, you only need to come up with 25% down payment for the difference between $800,000 and $500,000.
Really?
So it's still a phenomenal deal.
Now, let's work that out real quick. So $800,000 purchase price. You have $300,000 difference between the limit for VA, which is $500,000, and your purchase price $800,000. So you need to come up with 25% of
$75,000.
You need to come up with $75,000, which in effect is less than 10%.
Less than 10%.
the
No
total.
mortgage insurance. Interest rates are going to be better than jumbo financing. And
Still one loan.
Still one loan.
That is a smoking deal.
Smoking deal. No MI.
No
Crazy.
MI at all.
It's crazy. VA is one of the. I mean, it really is one of the best loan programs out there.
I mean, I'm telling you, I've never seen a situation where someone was getting financing and had VA eligibility, and it didn't make sense to use the VA eligibility.
Definitely.
I've just never seen it.
I agree.
I can't dream it up. It's such a good loan program. Listen, and it's not just necessarily for people who served the country directly, although obviously if you're a vet, you qualify, you're going to be eligible for the VA loan. It's also for family members, right? I think spouses also qualify, or if you work for one of the defense companies. There's a bunch of different ways to qualify, right?
There's some different ways to qualify. Typically, I mean, you have to be tied, in some fashion to the. Yeah, I mean, the vet needs to be on the loan unless you're a spouse where your husband had or wife had passed away.
Okay. All right. Well, there are a lot of people who are eligible for VA, and I mean, if you are a homeowner and you're not using the VA loan, I think you should take a hard look at it and see what it might be able to do for you, especially if you have mortgage insurance of any kind whatsoever, or if you're looking to buy a home in the near future and you're eligible for a VA loan. Do not let someone talk you out of it. We hear that happening all the time. People getting talked out of VA loans, and the reason is because in most cases, it's not necessarily because the mortgage person they're talking to wants to do bad by them. It's that they don't know. They don't understand. They don't know what a VA loan is. They don't know how to do them. They don't know how to process them. And so to them, they say, oh, well, go get this loan over here. This one's easy for me to understand. You should at least know what the VA option is. And I think you'll have a hard time finding one that isn't going to be better than anything else. AskJJNow.com is the website where you can reach out to John Gerotes. He's our mortgage guru, top 1% in the entire nation, 2 years in a row. AskJJNow.com, or call this number. Call or text this number, 760-522-2298. I'm telling you, this is a shame. You know, these people probably just don't know about it. They just don't know about it, and they should. Someone needs to tell them. That's why we're saying this right now. 760-522-2298. If you're eligible for a VA loan, that's the one you should use. So we got an email, a live one, last week. And part of the reason why I don't like to answer emails live, although I'll always respond immediately, to respond live on the air is because I'm susceptible to making mistakes. I'm not the mortgage expert here. JJ is. I had to learn that lesson again. Now, here was the question that we got from Gus on Friday live during the program. Hello, Mr. Credit. Longtime listener. I'm trying to buy a home before I get married. Time is ticking. My credit score is 660, but my fiancé credit score is 500. We're working on it. My question is, by getting married before I purchase a home, will my pre-approval letter be invalid? Will I have to reapply for a loan? Thanks, Gus. So, JJ, I had said that if he got married before executing the loan, then he may have to go back and get pre-approved again or reapproved altogether because of the fact that he's going to have to now include his wife's liabilities. When you get married, you have to include your spouse's liabilities. You don't have to count their credit score, you don't have to use their income, but you have to count their liabilities, right? Well, that's what I thought the correct answer was. Can you give us the actual correct answer and show me where I messed up?
Well, you definitely weren't all wrong. I mean, that's the thing, you know. So it depends on the scenario. I mean, California, we're in a community property state, so on a couple different loan types, FHA, VA, insured loans, those you're going to have to include the spouse's liabilities in those cases. Conventional financing, you would not have to include the spouse's liabilities. So it just depends. So, you know, in Gus's case, I mean, he gets married, wants to do an FHA or a VA loan, for instance. Now, wife does come into play. Now it does make a difference. So I think for him, he needs to figure out where's he pre-approved, what type of loan is he gonna do, and that's gonna lay out the foundation of, well, you need to do it now, or you can wait.
Okay. So, but it does matter.
It definitely matters.
So this is where you need to plan for this. So if he's getting a conventional loan, doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Okay, we'll make a
Correct.
difference.
Yeah.
Okay, but if he's getting an FHA or VA, then the timing really could make a difference here.
Without a doubt, definitely.
Okay.
And really what he should do is call JJ, honestly, because JJ can walk him through his different options and different things he can do.
No question. And that's exactly, Gus, we're going to have JJ get in touch with you, reach out to you directly. And if you're in a situation like this and you're not sure what to do what I should have done, and usually do, which is ask JJ first. Maybe that's what we should change the website to, askjjfirst.com. It's askjjnow.com is the website where you can go. You can actually apply online. You can pull your own credit report. You can email JJ. All of his information is on there. Or you can call or text 760-522-2298, 760-522-2298, or askjjnow.com. All right, coming up, Mike Litton in the house today. Recent increase in interest rates. How is that really affecting the market? We'll get Mike's opinion. We'll make you smarter than everyone else. Stick around.